What is up, everybody? It is Monday, May 31st, Memorial Day. We are so excited to be here. We are back from our festival that we played in Bangor, Pennsylvania this weekend. It was absolutely amazing, except the rain. The rain was not amazing, but we made it through, and it was an awesome time. I got this cool shirt, Don't Panic. They played. I got to talk to Ted. He's been on the show a bunch, so it was really exciting. We also got to hang out with the crowning, so definitely not going to want to miss about that. We're going to be talking about it a little bit. But tonight, we got a great show lineup for you. First up, we got Tony Gorsuch. He's a singer-songwriter. He's going to be on doing a performance and talking about his music. Secondly, we got singer-songwriter Janson Harris out of the Chicago area, and he's going to be doing another performance, so I'm really excited. Then we have Keg Culture coming on. The whole band, we got them all. They're going to be in the house talking. And then Lupe Dragon, I'm so excited. We got her on. I've been trying to get her on a minute. She is a talented singer-songwriter. She sings, she raps. Awesome performances. Can't wait to talk to her. And then also, I got my good buddies from Deadtide, Phil and Dan, on. They just dropped an album today, and we are going to be talking all about that. I'm really excited. I'm highly anticipated. They've been working on this for a while, so I'm super stoked. So anyway, let's get to the show. I got a song for you right now. It is by Send Request, who was actually at this festival this weekend too. What's up, guys? Anyway, this next song is called Falling to Pieces. Woo!
My heart is broken in 1,000 pieces. Think there's nothing to believe in. I'm getting numb with every sense I'm feeling, but I think I found a reason. So maybe I can stop staring at the ceiling. With the changing of the season, oh, eventually I'll start my healing. Excuses, abuses, they make me feel so useless. We've got a long way to go. So I won't be
All right, what's up, everybody? That was Send Request. This is the Stereo Joe Show. Let's welcome onto the show my two amazing co-hosts, Nick the Viking, and of course, Remy Gale. What's up?
What's up?
I'm excited to be here.
What's going on with that? That one was awesome. Where did you hear that band?
They played with us this weekend.
Yeah, they played. They were the direct support for Saturday night, like we were direct support for Friday night.
Nice. So tell us more about your experience there.
Ooh.
Well, I was excited to be here tonight because I didn't know if we were going to make it back after we flooded out. Oh, my God. There was so much rain. We didn't really flood, but there was a lot of rain. It felt like we were going to flood, but we picked the high ground.
Yeah, it said 1 inch, but that's definitely a lie. There was way more than that.
Whether men lie. Whether people lie. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, we found that out the hard way, but it was really exciting. I'm sorry?
You guys were camping actually in a tent?
Yeah. We had 2 tents. Some little kid knocked my thing up and then knocked my tarp off. Like it got a little bit missituated, and then rain got in a corner of my tent. Had to sleep on a rock. I roughed it.
Sounds like it. Jimmy was glamping. Going from here on out, Jimmy was glamping.
The good old outdoors.
But it was great. We put on a monster show, and it was really exciting. Of course, we got to hang out with Mateo, which was fun. So that was really cool. And a bunch of the bands that played there were awesome. We had The Crowning, Don't Panic, Jason Taylor. There was all these people. Who else am I missing? There's like 80,000 bands. Not really that many, but.
There was Blind Choice, Lakini's Rooster, Roy and the Secret People, Send Request, as we had mentioned earlier.
Inner Street, Luca.
Yeah, absolutely. I know there was at least one band that had trouble making it, but all the other bands that did come through sounded amazing.
Blind Choice. They played after us on Friday night, and they tore the stage up. I can't wait to get some of the guys on to talk about that. Hopefully we'll get Matt on soon. But they were like blowing it up. It was amazing.
Yeah. By the way, Jimmy, nice shirt. Where did you get it from?
I got my Don't Panic. They dedicated the song Fall 99. We played it on here a bunch. They dedicated it to Stereo Joe. So I was really excited about that. We're going to have Ted on soon. Remy, he meant you too.
Yeah. Huh?
They meant to dedicate it to you too, but you weren't there.
Oh, well, shit happens.
But as you notice, I'm wearing a local band shirt. Jimmy's wearing a local band shirt. If you have a local band and you want us to wear your shirt on our show, hit me up in the messages. We'll send you our size. We'll send you an address that you can send it to. We'd be happy to support it for you.
I'm a triple XL because I'm so jacked. No, really. I'm a medium, but send it out.
I am. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, but I'm excited, and we got a great show tonight. We have a bunch of awesome guests, a bunch of performances tonight, and the only guys that aren't performing are, actually, there's 2 people not performing, which are the 2 bands, interestingly enough, but all the singer-songwriters will be performing, and the bands will just be talking. They told me I can't talk too much, so I'm excited. I'm just gonna hang out. I'm going to try something new. When are the Stereo Joe thongs being released? Real soon. All right, Nick, you got to tell us about that beard.
This beard doesn't look so nice on its own. It doesn't have to be a struggle for your beard to look this nice as well. When you're partnered up with the Beard Struggle, they've got products for beards of all sizes, scents for all occasions, and anything that you can think of to get your beard looking and smelling nice. If you're thinking you can't spend $1 million on beard products, don't worry. We got the hookup. Use code StereoJO at checkout. They'll give you 15% off. If you live in the U.S., they'll ship it to you for free if you spend $40 or more. So you can't go wrong with that for free shipping. And we do want to give a shout out to people who are celebrating birthdays tonight, like the drummer Andy Hurley from Fall Out Boy, Azalea Banks, Daryl McDaniels of Run DMC, and Led Zeppelin drummer John Bonham. Happy birthday to all of you, and hope you have a great night.
Thank you. John Bonham, we're wishing you a happy birthday wherever you are. Upstairs, downstairs, we're not sure. Drinking a drink with Remy. Yeah. All right. I'm getting you 2 out of here. I got a guest to go to. All right. This next guest is a singer-songwriter. Really excited to have Tony come on. So please give us a round of applause and welcome Tony Gorsuch to the show.
What's
What's
up,
up?
guys? What's going on, man?
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. Good to see you again.
It's nice to see you. I know it's been a second. No, we were just talking earlier. So tell me, what's going on with you in the music?
Oh my gosh, man. Between working and music and taking care of my daughter and stuff like that, it's been a roller coaster, man. This year's been crazy with COVID going on and stuff. And kind of like I was telling you a little bit ago, it's been up until last year, about 6 years before I picked up my guitar, man. And life in general gets away from you, and I lost the passion for a little while, and I picked my guitar back up, and here I am, man. A year later, just trying to dig into it and write music and try to get my feet back on the ground, man.
I love it. Yeah, we were talking about that before, and I went through a similar thing, and I know it's hard. People don't understand what it's like to be a musician, especially when you got a whole other world going on. And anyway, it's not easy, but we're glad to hear that you're back. And so you've been going at it for a year. What's that been like since you've been back in it?
Oh my gosh, man. I really, the most inspiring artist for me was Slash, man. And he's the reason why I picked up a guitar years and years and years ago. I knew most of his solos, all that stuff. I lost pretty much everything solo wise. So this year, I've just tried to nail as many songs as I could possible. This year, cover as much music as I can for the live streaming side of it. But I've really put a lot of focus into live streaming and the quality of my live stream. I think is really what I did mostly this year is really put the effort into trying to figure out how to make the stream as good as I possibly could, and help as many people as I could along the way this year as well. That's one thing that I really take a lot of pride in, is I've helped a lot of people this year with their live streams and helping them get their equipment set up and all that kind of stuff, man. So it's been fun.
I was going to say too, it's funny because you took this break and then you decided to come back into the music world at the craziest time ever for the music world. And it seems like you've really adapted nicely about it. And that's awesome to hear that you were able to like help other people and assist with them. And I know from the sound check, you do sound nice and good. So I'm excited about your performance coming up in a few minutes. But yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that all the different things that goes into music, from learning the songs to the different types of gear that go involved with the live streaming. And what were some of the challenges that came along with that you weren't expecting, like about going live stream on the internet and whatnot?
One of the biggest challenges that I came across was trying to get the digital audio to a phone or tablet, and not knowing anything about that. It took me a while to figure out what equipment was the best to use, how to use the equipment, some of the loopholes around the equipment as well. And then dual lives is still an ongoing process for me. I'm trying to do the dual live stuff the best that I can. And it just, it's a work in progress, man. Dual lives are tough with different sounds and stuff like that. But I would say trying to get the digital audio to the device to be able to stream.
Yeah. It's people don't even know what it takes to get it to sound nice on top of just being able to go live, but yet have the music. So that's awesome. And what kind of style music do you play? How would you classify yourself?
My niche is 90s rock. I am a huge Matchbox 20 Goo Goo Dolls fan. Those two bands really influenced me growing up. I do a lot of 90s rock. Dug into Breaking Benjamin this year, went through both of their acoustic albums, learned a lot of their stuff this year as well. But I would say probably 90s rock, the 90s stuff is where I usually kind of stay.
Very cool. I'm right there with you. That's a lot of my favorite stuff too. So that's awesome. Well, I can't wait. And now you're going to be performing a song. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. So I'm gonna be performing my original that I'm just working on finishing up. I'm not completely done with it. I might put a bridge in it yet, but I'll play it for you guys. It's called Please Explain. And the moral of the story behind the song is I had somebody very, very, very close to me that was in a relationship with someone that struggled with drug addiction. So it's kind of their side of the story, being on the other side of the fence. Not being the person that's struggling with the drug addiction, but the person in the relationship is with them as well. So this is kind of their story.
Yeah, it affects both people, correct, not just the one. So that's cool. All right, well, let's give it a listen, and then we'll be back with Nick and Remy.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. is all that's left of empty picture frames on the wall. And all those memories of toxicity, when you told those lies, that you feel guilty inside. Manipulation, every situation you're blamed for all your mistakes. And your decisions are the intuition that lets you lost deep in his veins. Why'd you go sell your soul to the devil? Lock yourself in his chains. Why'd you go let blood run through your veins? Please explain. Why'd you go sell your soul to the devil? Lock yourself in his chains. Why'd you go let his blood run through your veins? Please explain. Why you sold to the devil? Sleepless nights and wasted days as you drown in your dismay. He's affected by the aftermath. I wish this dark cloud wouldn't just fade away. So go ahead and place the blame on him for the actions and bursting calls. Fate of karma will come back to haunt you. Send your name in the clouds. Why'd you go sell your soul to the devil? Lock yourself in his chains. Why'd you go let his blood run through your veins? Please explain. Go sell your soul to the devil. Lock yourself in his chains. Why'd you go let his blood run through your veins? Please explain. Why you sold your soul to the devil? Thank you guys all so much. Appreciate you guys.
Dude, that was a great performance, and I totally hear the 90 vibes coming from that.
Thanks, man. It's a new one. I'm still kind of working on it. Gonna throw a little bit of bridge in there, a couple other little things, man. Good to see you, man. I've been chatting with you back and forth and stuff. It's awesome to actually talk to you, man.
Yeah, it's great to officially meet you as well. And this is our other co-host, Remy.
Hi, Remy.
Hey, Tony. That was fantastic, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I really appreciate your guitar skills. I have one ridiculously stupid question, probably, because that's what I'm known for. I see a lot of blue in your background. Can I say blue is your favorite color?
Turquoise is actually my favorite color. But I have some lights going on in here, and they're all blue right now. So
Fair enough. But that was great. And you said your main influences are 90s bands?
90s rock.
Did I hear you? Who's like your... If you had to pick like a top 3.
Gosh. Oh man.
Oh, great day. If you hear scraping in the background, it's not me.
Are you talking about bands or like artists?
Influences or anything. Just your top 3.
I just want to say my favorite 90s band is definitely Janson. Just saying.
Yeah, well, Jimmy loves that.
Dude,
I don't know that.
I had the cassette, and I used to jam it in my mom's like 1992 Caravan.
Nice.
And she'd yell at me because she'd be watching Days of Our Lives. It was funny. You know, it's just
It's funny. No, that's
I had the cassette though, man. I can't lie. I definitely had the cassette. I'm a huge Goo Goo Dolls, Matchbox 20 fan. Those are probably my two favorite bands from the 90s. Vertical Horizon is another good one.
Oh, yeah.
Stain, I'm a big Aaron Lewis fan. So
nice.
Stain's another one, but Chris Cornell, man, I love Chris Cornell. Temple of a Dog, Audio Slave, all that stuff. Big fan
You
of
have
it.
great taste.
You do. I gotta say, yes, you do. Fantastic.
Lincoln. So Chester and Chris Cornell are probably my two all-time favorite artists.
That's
those
great.
two guys, man, I love those two guys. They're awesome.
Yeah,
STP as well. It's another one. STP. There's so many good bands, man.
No, of course. Thank you for sharing, dude.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you.
So I noticed you've been doing the late night jams. How did those kind of start? And I know since you kind of take requests, have there ever been any like really bizarre requests that people have ever asked you for?
All the time, man.
Freebird.
Yes. I actually did Freebird the other night for the first time in like 6 months. So
Oh, nice.
That's nice of you.
I get crazy stuff. Like I got one guy that comes in, he's really cool. He's always asking for like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or something like that, or like Britney Spears. Those are pretty bizarre. Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Have you ever played any of them?
I do. Yeah, I do some a couple Backstreet Boys songs, and I do a Britney Spears song just for the hell of it, you know, just to have fun with it. But,
You know the band Travis though? They did a great "Baby One More Time" cover.
yes, I did that.
I figured you wouldn't know that cover.
Interesting. And we did get a couple messages. One saying you'll regret not mentioning Corey Taylor, and then
Yes, Corey Taylor. God, why did I not mention Corey Taylor? That's another one I love.
another great name. And what's the future of your music? Thank you. That was the next one I was going to go to.
What is the future of my music? Well, I'm in the process of releasing my Peace, Love, Positivity clothing line. So that's coming up in the future. I just got to get the shirts and hats done with. I got the stickers, about a bunch of other kind of little things here and there. But I'm working on trying to get the shirts and hats done. When I do that, I'm going to release my Peace, Love, and Positivity line.
Where can we find it?
What's that?
Where can we find it once it's up?
I'm gonna put it on. I'm working on trying to build up my fan page, so it's probably gonna be on my fan page. I might look into like a Spotify or a Shopify.
Fan pages in like Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, yeah, my Facebook fan page. I'm working on trying to revamp that, get that going. So,
Hey,
might be there.
I have a serious question, unlike all these other troublemakers. Who were you more into in the 90s? Mariah Carey or Madonna?
Mariah Carey.
So serious, James. So serious.
That's
I
a
respect
serious
that.
question. And you answered right, Tony. Mariah Carey has the pipes. Well, not anymore.
She did though.
Yeah. She did some crazy shit.
All right, I'll be there. I'm getting back out of here.
Good one.
But the late night jams kind of. I work night shifts. I work overnights, so I normally don't sleep until early in the morning. So that's kind of where the night jam started. I really kind of started with QK though. Quarantine Karaoke, the one group over there, is really where I started.
I love quarantine karaoke. I don't sing it, but there's a lot of great talent on quarantine karaoke.
Yeah, so it kind of started there, and I just kind of found myself in my music again, and ironically, it was right before quarantine started. I had about 6 months or 7 months into my guitar, picking it back up for, first time in like 6 years, and I learned a few songs. I probably knew maybe 5-6 songs total before I started Quarantine Karaoke.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
And it kind of went from there, man. Just kind of excelled from there.
Well, that is awesome, and I hate to do it, but we're at that time of the night where we're at the end of the episode, at the end of the segment. But real quick, what should everyone go find you and check you out at?
I am currently in the process of moving all my music to YouTube live. So my YouTube live stream is Tony G Music. Tony with a capital T, ONY, capital G, and then capital M, and then music on YouTube. You can find me there, or you can find me on my Facebook page, my main Facebook. But I'm trying to migrate most of my music to YouTube Live, so that's where I'm headed with that. So
Excellent. All right.
If you guys want to watch me, check out my YouTube channel, please. That would be amazing if you guys could do that that'd be awesome. Tony G Music, you guys.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. And it was great to talk.
Dude, I was fun, man. I was stoked, man. I'm hopefully I get to come back on here with you guys again, man, in the future. It'd be cool.
Definitely. We'll get you back, guaranteed, for sure.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, later, brother. Have a good night.
You too, buddy.
All right. Guys, that was Tony Gorsuch. Definitely go follow him. Go check him out on YouTube, like he just said. Nick put his stuff in the chat, so you'll be able to find his links right there. But we got another guest to go to. I'm really excited. We got Janson Harris coming up from Dark Star Frequency. He does it all. He's got all the instruments. So let's get him on the show and talk to him about it. Hey, what's up?
What is going on?
How you doing, brother?
Excellent. How are you?
I see you got all these goodies behind you. I got to hear a little bit of a preview of the music. I'm excited. But real quick, tell me about your music.
Okay. I have no idea how to classify what kind of music it is. It's I'm trying to find a genre to fit in. It's the closest thing I could come to is video game sounding, but I only use that moniker because it's instrumental and it's like it's freeform. That's what I came up with the other day. It's like total, like some of the songs are fast, some of them are intense, some of them are real ominous, some of them are super ambient. I make all of my own sounds, my custom sounds, and I use this microphone and bang stuff and stretch it, and I get bell sounds and pads and whatever I can get my hands on. Even my chain wallet. I'll use that for something. My vape I use, I'll do that. And make a something.
Very cool. So your music is a little bit more like compositional as opposed to like verse, chorus, bridge, chorus.
Yeah. Most of it. There's a lot of recurring parts. Like I guess you would call it a verse or a chorus. Like this song does have like an intro. I guess you would call it a verse, a chorus, a solo section. Some of my other songs, like, it might seem like a verse, but it just goes on forever. It's like very nonlinear, and I prefer writing that way. I sometimes I don't like talking about this because I feel like I'm being almost arrogant, and I don't mean to be, but I don't like writing with rules, if that makes sense. Like I kind of like free form. I like that's why I like a lot of jazz and stuff, and like say if you're in like a hip hop group, which I like a lot actually, you're kind of limited, because hip hop has a certain distinct sound, and you don't want to like deviate too far from it because then it's no longer hip hop and you're kind of defeating your purpose. So with Dark Star Frequency, I could have hip hop, I could have metal, I could have jazz, and there's no like, what's the word, like.
No boundaries.
No boundaries. Yeah, no expectations, so.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting. And that kind of makes it fun to create because you might wake up one day and be like, I just saw this movie last night and it reminded me of this thing. And then boom. And you mentioned video games. Yeah. And you mentioned that to me before. Tell me a little bit about that as well.
That's my biggest influence musically is I grew up with the Nintendo entertainment system. I got an
NES.
Yep. And I like all forms of video game music, modern, old, but my favorite is definitely like, when Nintendo came out, I was aging myself here. I was 6 years old, so I'm 41 now. And that was like, that's all I listened to. I remember my sister listened to like Luther Vandross, Paula Abdul, Mariah Carey. And I'm like, this stuff's okay, but it's not Mega Man or Castlevania. And then I got into like metal. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is like Mega Man. And fast forward 10, 15 years of me playing guitar, I was always like the death metal guy, and people grown to know me for that. But really my roots lie in like Mega Man and Metroid and that stuff. But when you transfer those notes into guitar, it sounds like metal. So
I can hear that. I can definitely see that. And I don't know if you've seen that one metal guitar player. He does the rendition of Mario Brothers, and it's like totally metal style. It's like there's a whole bunch of that, but it was insane.
Yeah, and what that did was every original band I was ever in, I always kind of you play what you're influenced by naturally, And I never tried to like emulate my heroes. I learned from my heroes and then put myself into that. You know, like what would I have written in 1985 with these sounds, you know? And it's not just so much that the music was so important to me, but the way it was written is, you know, very, very, very difficult. You know, some people didn't even have a piano. They had literally note charts in front of them and rhythm charts, and they had to know like that C sharp was like binary code 115, you know, and so that in itself is like like beyond. And these people, I mean, these were like 16, 17-year-old, you know, kids in Japan. So it's amazing how impactful, like you said, Mario, we all know, dun, 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 you know, even more than Michael Jackson. Like,
yep. And the kids today too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, as big as MJ was too. So that's funny.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. We got to go to your song actually. Okay. So let me get off the screen. And if you want to tell us about the song real quick, tell us about it. But otherwise, hop right into it. And I'm going to disappear. I'll be back at the end.
Okay. Thank you. I have my great best friend here, Ted Weiss, helping me out with little, I guess, could we share this? Yeah, we're going to share this video. Okay, this is one of my songs from Dark Star Frequency. It's called The Stargate. It has absolutely nothing to do with the show, even though I'm obsessed with the show. So I just named it that. Yeah, you can do that. Share, start. I don't know how to share. So, okay, here we go. Okay. Sorry, audio might have got a little jumbled there, but
No, that sounded great, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
oh, you too, man. That's you who I've been messaging and annoying all day. I'm very sorry about that.
No,
So
no, you
sorry.
were great. Don't even worry.
I was looking for. I was like, why? Like, I'm a very patient person, so I was like, well, I'll wait a little bit and email and see, and then I'm like, oh, it's almost 2:00. I don't want to like screw them over, and then I'm like, I don't want to bother them either. Like, I'm like, oh, what do I do? So
No, we're happy to have you, and that was amazing. I definitely could hear that in the video game, and
thank you.
That very like pumping up. I could get a lot of energy from that kind of song.
Yeah, thank you. That's like I was telling my great roommate Theodore is over here. Come on into the camera. I don't know if you can see his hand. There he is. He's helping me. He was gracious enough to let me use his camera and stuff. So yeah, I didn't know what song to pick because most of my songs are 8 minutes or 10 minutes long, 15 even.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, then there's some that are like 2 minutes, and I'm like, I don't know if that'll like this song kind of doesn't sum Dark Star Frequency up at all, but it definitely gives a good, I'd say 50% of like what I do. You know,
I loved it. I loved
Thanks,
it. I
man.
thought it was in Final Fantasy, bro.
Oh,
I was beating the boss. I loved it.
you.
No, that was really cool. So
Thanks, man.
where should everyone go to find all this stuff?
Okay, right now I guess a little backstory. I spent the past 2 years developing like my freelance video game making. I make games, music for like iOS games and stuff. Nothing really big, nothing big yet. I'm really trying to go for Capcom. Come on, guys. But
we'll put the intention out there. Put the intention out there.
Thank you. So this Dark Star Frequency thing started in very early 2018, and basically I made it because I play electric violin, and I wanted to play electric violin live, and at the time nobody really wanted that in their band, so I'm like, well, I'll just make my own and play over some tracks. So that spiraled me like out of control with buying effects pedals for violin, and I was just going nuts, and I'm like, I might as well just play keyboard since that's what I know how to play, and I didn't want to use guitar because I felt like the violin would have given me that edge, and I'm not great at violin. Like I could play keys way better than violin, so I'm like, I'll just play piano over all this
One
stuff.
second. If you had an electric violin and all those pedals, I'm sure you are fantastic at violin.
No,
I'm sorry, I had to cut you off.
Thank you.
Keep going.
It's okay. Mediocre at best. I'll tell you what, not to like brag, but I creative with it, if anything. To actually play it so it's beautiful, I'm better off on piano.
Violin's difficult.
Yeah, oh yeah. And cello, I switched to cello too to see if maybe that'd be because I've big hands kind of, so I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm used to playing guitar. That was like the first instrument I played, and I just landed on keys, and I'm like, you know what? It's actually financially easier for me because, as we all know, instruments are very expensive. And
you can't just have one guitar. You need right.
And the longer you play, the more like you develop your skills and stuff. So you don't really want a beginner instrument. Not that it's a bad thing, but realistically, I mean, that's why we have professional grade instruments, and I don't make professional grade money all the time. So
I know it, brother. Yeah. I know how it is, man. Oh, well, listen, 15 minutes is not enough for you. We need to give you like a whole night one night. But I feel so bad. We're at that time of the night where I got to let you go. But real quick, shout out some stuff real quick.
Okay. You can find me on Facebook as Janson Harris. My name is JANSON HARRIS. I also have a YouTube channel, and I guess you can find that on Janson Harris too. If you type in YouTube in my name, I should be the only one that probably comes up because I haven't met anybody else with that name yet. So, and yeah, just I have a Facebook, Instagram, just Janson Harris all over the place. And I'm working on making my own website, like 100%.com, so I can have all of my work cohesively together instead of being here, there, and everywhere.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
listen, it was such a pleasure to talk to you, and we're definitely
you.
going to get you back on real soon because
Awesome.
we got to talk more. But
Yeah.
you were awesome, great music, and it was so nice to meet you, brother.
Thank you. You too. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, you rock. You rock. Thank
Awesome.
you.
It's a
Thank you.
That
pleasure.
was a great experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you. Thank
catch you later. Oh, I always feel bad. All right, but guys, definitely check out Janson. Super fun guy. What a character. I love to hang out and have a beer with him too. So, Nick,
Me too.
great. Nick booked both of those guests so far, and they were awesome. I booked the next guest, who's really great too. So she's coming up in a minute, Lupe Dragon. She's an awesome singer songwriter. She's always working on stuff, and she uses the same recording guy as me, Matt. So how funny is that, Remy?
That's
you
awesome.
know too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a small world. So anyway, but we'll be going to her in a second. But Nick, what's one of the things you're thinking about from this weekend that we didn't talk about from the festival? Did I forget anything? Shout out the crowning.
Big thank you to Micah, by the way. Thanks for having us out. We do appreciate that. If you weren't able to check it out this year, it's done every year. So make sure that you mark it on your calendars because it's every year, Labor Day weekend. We want to see you out there. We want to see you dance. We want to see you partying.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
I don't know if it's going to be Memorial Day
Oh, you
weekend.
said Labor Day. I didn't mean to correct you.
Oh.
Thank you. Memorial Day. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
Nick's been boozing it up, folks.
I have been.
He's doing the claws. He's
Oh,
going
wait. Oh my God! Look at him. Michelle, I promise we're going to be back, and I'm talking to Micah. We're really trying to get into Saturday, but whatever. But okay, well, listen. You guys were awesome. Remy, are you coming next year or what? I'll bring a tent for you.
I can camp. I've camped on many occasions. I can even pitch a tent. So there.
Boom. Well, that's
It
Nick
depends.
about
My
that.
dad's birthday is the 27th, and I can't miss it because that'll be his 70th.
Oh,
Okay.
they can come.
Oh yeah, that's just what he wants to do on his 70th birthday.
Yeah, it'll be in his honor. The whole show. will be for him.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I got to
I'd love to
run.
be there if I can.
I got a guest. I got a sword. I got to get rid of this. Hold on. If I have it, I'll keep playing with it. All right. See you guys. Adios. All right. We're going to our next guest. It's Monday night. It's the Stereo Joe. If you're just tuning in, please make a share. Get your friends here. Tell them about it. We got another awesome guest coming up right next. All the way from Boonton, New Jersey. I believe. I think she's there. Ah, shoot. Well, we'll find out. Oh, no. She's shaking her head. No. Oh, no. I'm in big trouble. She is from America. Please welcome to the show, Lupe Dragon. What's up?
It's actually Lincoln Park, but you were close. You're a little close.
Oh, I lived in Lincoln Park for a minute in Beaverbrook Gardens.
That's where I am now.
Yo, no kidding.
I just moved here.
I was in Building A right at the beginning.
I'm not gonna expose my.
Yeah,
building
don't
on
tell
the
yourself.
internet.
Yeah, but no,
But I'm
I
here
love
now.
it there.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it.
That's so cool. What a small world. So I always thought you were in Boonton, but did you go to Boonton High School at least?
No, I graduated from Butler High School.
You went to Butler and I live in Butler?
Yeah, that's funny. You never told me you lived in Butler, Jimmy. That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh my God. What a small world.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, okay. Enough about that. That's right. We know each other, folks. I first met you, and I think this was I last saw you even, but I've known about you for a long time. But when I think this was the first time I actually met you, but it was at Brave-a-thon a few years ago with a bunch of awesome people. You put on a fire performance, and then take it away. What have you been doing since then?
Not a lot because honestly, like, during COVID, I kind of lost a lot of motivation with music and whatnot. So it's really just been finding that again. And I think I'm finally in my groove again. So I had an EP that I was ready to kind of finish up, and then I scratched the whole idea of it and I kind of reinvented myself. And so this whole past year or two has really been about reinventing myself. So
Ooh, I'm excited because I always thought you were so good before. And as I told you before, I always wanted to do something with you musically. And so I can't wait to see what you've come up with. But oh, wait. Oh, someone said they went to Montville. I thought you were going to say, I thought it was for you. I was like, wait, she's from Montville now? I'm like, wait a second.
nope.
So, all right. So what has been the biggest difference so far in that musical switch so far? Like that little transition phase of refining yourself?
Well, a lot of people know me from the songs on Can't Even Stand It, and I kind of just realized I'm not that person that made that music. You know, I changed a lot. I changed a lot in age and in maturity and in experience and whatnot, and also my sound being very bubblegum pop, which is not exactly where I am and not exactly where I was to begin with. It was just kind of, you know, a catchy tune I wanted to get out there, and I really realized I wanted to make more songs that really reflected me as a writer, and the next couple songs I put out are definitely going to be that.
Very exciting. And you're working with a fellow friend of ours. We both work with Matt, and he is just so amazing. And what's it been like to work with him?
I totally love him. Like, he's basically like my musical soulmate. Like, every time I come and I work with him, we put together a story. You know, I bring the lyrics and the music, he brings back the rest of the music and basically like the layout of what it's gonna be and arranges it. And like I said, we create a story by chapter by paragraph, and I think everybody deserves to have that type of experience or exchange with their engineer, which is totally awesome.
Yeah, he's super easy to work with, and he's got a great laugh.
Oh, absolutely. I always make him crack up because I'll do something stupid or my voice will crack and I'll be like, oh, and like we'll just crack up during the session.
Yeah, he makes it so easy and comfortable to work with too. So, and he's been doing some big stuff lately. But okay, enough about him. But let's go back to you. So you had this original release, and you've kind of, you know, grown and matured as an artist since then. So now, do we have an anticipation date when the next one's going to be done?
So I'm gonna drop 2 EPs. The next EP that comes out is gonna be a totally acoustic / demo EP, something I've never done before, something that's very vulnerable and basically kind of lets you into how I kind of write my songs, how they start like bare bones, just to kind of give you a little taste of the next EP that I'm working with Matt on, which will be a more major release. So there's gonna be 2 EPs that are coming instead of 1. So
Awesome. And they're going to be on all the regular platforms and whatnot?
Absolutely. Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. The next EP, I will let you know the name of it. It's called Bedroom Files Volume 1, and it'll be coming out June 20th.
Oh, very cool. I can't wait. All right, well, listen, let me get my face off of here. Let's go to the song, and then I'm going to come back with Nick and Remy.
Cool.
All right, I'll see you in a sec. Bye.
All right, guys, this one's called Distance. It's a cool little song about breaking away from someone, so I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, especially during COVID and all this stuff. All right. This distance is slowly killing me. I can't take it, baby. This distance is slowly killing me. I can't take it, baby. But I'm gonna get back now. Oh, 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 oh. Make it on my own now. Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna get back now. Whoa, oh, oh. I'm making it on my own now. Whoa, oh, I miss you oh so terribly. Do you not miss me, baby? Oh, I miss all the intimacy, and I can't shake the feeling of your lips on me back now. Oh, 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 oh. Maybe I'm on now. Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna get back now. Whoa, oh, oh. I'm making on my own now. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Making it up as I go. Making it up out the comments, guys.
Woo! All right. Honestly, you always have such a catchy hook in all your songs. You are a special songwriter. I really love that. That's why we're gonna do something together.
Oh, absolutely. You gotta check your email because I did send you something. So.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Good.
Hashtag Stereo Joe and Lupe Dragon.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yes.
Well, this is Nick and Remy, my
Hi,
co-host.
what's up, guys?
It's great to see you again.
It's great to see you guys.
I have a quick. Oh, sorry, Nick. No.
Go for it.
Okay. Firstly, you're probably too young, and you've probably never seen this unplugged, because I don't even think MTV does unplugged anymore. But your acoustic guitar playing reminds me of Lauryn Hill's unplugged on MTV.
Yes.
You do know what I'm talking about. I didn't think that you would, and that's a compliment. Not. I hope you didn't take that as an insult. That is a
Thank
genuine
you.
compliment. And what kind of guitar are you playing? Just out of curiosity.
This is a Ibanez right here.
Nice. You rock that acoustic guitar, and your vocals are fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
For me as a bass player, I'm always thinking about instruments. And
Stickers on your guitar. Thank you. I have like so many stickers. It's basically like my life.
what's your favorite sticker if you had to pick?
My favorite sticker, honestly, I'm not sure about that. Probably either the Pepe one because it's like my favorite one of all time. And maybe the one of my friend Ray over here, Ray Bentley. He's in a band called Toy Machine now. But this is when he was doing his solo stuff, and he gave me this sticker.
Is that a Jack the Pumpkin on your thing? On your shirt? You're killing it.
Yes, I got Jack Skellington. Yeah.
That is fantastic.
I love Nightmare
I'm sorry,
Before
I am like
Christmas.
obsessed with you right now. You were great.
Thank you. Nightmare Before
Stereo Joe
Christmas is
making
one of my favorite movies. So
I have a similar T-shirt, so that's why I was like, I recognize that.
thank you.
Thank you for that. That was great.
So we had mentioned earlier that we'd met at Brave-a-thon. Have you done anything like that before or since? And what was that like for you going in?
I haven't done anything like that since, except for this showcase I was going to once a month pre-COVID, which was called Mad Minds, and they would film me like a couple times and stuff like that, which was really like really different when you're getting like filmed in that way. Like I always say Brave-a-thon was kind of like being on SNL. Like you got like cameras like all over like pointed at you and this big crane thing coming down. And I was like, I've never done something like that, and I would love to like do that again. It was a ton of fun.
There's like someone crawling on the ground. It was like,
Yeah, he's like I'm like,
Shout
"Dude, what are
out.
you doing?"
it was so cool. And then there was that camera, like you said, like 2 stories tall, like swoop down, and you're like trying to like pay attention. That was really exciting. And you killed it there, by the way. You tore that stage up. I honestly think the two of us probably like almost broke the stage with our combined energy out there. We were just like, it couldn't handle us. But that was so cool. So you got these new songs. Are you going to be looking for a band at all, or are you just looking to do the backtrack or like acoustic? What are you thinking?
I do both. I have had a backing band. My backing band is my friend Mike, who's in the band Chasing Paragon now, and then Marcus does the guitar. He's one of my buddies, and his son Rylan plays drums. He's basically like a metal rocker, and he's got a son that plays drums like double bass pedal. Like they listen to Rush. Like they're awesome. I would definitely like to do something like that again. It's just really hard to get people together and stuff like that, but I would definitely love to have a little I don't know, maybe like an EP release show or some type of charity event, and just, you know, have a bunch of bands together and definitely do something like that again with a full band, because I do prefer it over a backing track, but I do both.
At Boon Tunes, nonetheless, that place is great. I hope Justin's gonna stay open.
Me too. That I've played Boon Tunes a bunch of times. I've played Club Rock, which I think they renamed it to Red House now. I've played Debonair before, opening for Gina Royale. I've done like a bunch of stuff. I definitely want to get back to that.
She's blowing up.
Sorry.
No, she's
I played
incredible.
gigs with her before. Yeah, she's great.
The first time I met her actually was at an open mic at our school, because we actually went to the same school, and the first time she was doing a cover of House of the Rising Sun, and I turned to my friend that I went with, and I was like, this girl's gonna be big one day. Like, she's incredible. Like,
Yeah.
like I always try to hype her up. Like, anytime like one of my friends posts about a new song or something like that, I always have to hype them up because like they're awesome. Like everyone in Jersey who's in the local scene like knows like everyone deserves to have that respect and be able to hype up people that you care about and you want to grow. And like she's been growing so much this past year. I'm like incredibly proud of her.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's good to hear.
she's got like thousands of monthly listeners. I was like, holy, she's like doing something. And honestly, you have the songs to do it too. So I'm glad we finally got you on the show because I wanted to get your music out there. And it really, you're so catchy. It's not even funny. I think we could do something really cool together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, your hooks they just catch. They bring you right in, man. They really do. That's a compliment. Again, don't take that as a
No, thank you. Thank
They
you.
do.
I
They
really
bring,
appreciate
and then
it.
you're like, wow, okay. Like I'm gonna be singing that song in my head probably the next few days.
Thank you.
I didn't
so
just
much.
do that. I didn't just go, whoa, All right.
I think that was you, James. I heard you quite clearly.
I was Nick. I definitely heard it coming from Nick's mic. No, but,
Hank did it. It was Hank. It's okay. We can blame it.
well, we're almost at the end of the episode. Is there anything that you want to shout out? Any place to go find you? How do people get in touch with you?
You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Lupe Dragon. You can follow me on TikTok at Lupe the Dragon, and find my music on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all of the above. So yeah.
I'm so excited. All right, this was great. You did so well. I'm pumped, and I hope to get you back on soon, and we'll hear some more songs.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
It was a pleasure.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, let me run on you, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
All right, I'll see you. Bye.
See you.
All right, Remy, Nick, I'm getting rid of you two, but I'm bringing you back in sooner than later, and I'll go next artist. All right, adios. Guys, that was Lupe Dragon. She's awesome. Go follow her and reach out and tell her how much you love her. All right, if you're just tuning in now, this is the Stereo Joe Show. We got a couple of guests left. Right now, we're going to a full band. I see them hanging backstage. It's the Powder Keg Culture. We got Doug, Brandon, Jake, and Todd. Let's check in with them and see how they're doing. What up, boys?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
How's it going?
All right, we got the full crew here now.
That's right.
All right. So if you want, real quick, introduce yourselves. Tell us what you do.
Start it up.
I'm Brandon. I play the bass guitar.
I'm Doug. I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Jacob, I'm the drummer.
Todd, guitar, backup vocals.
Excellent. All right. And if you guys had to describe your music or could pick one band to open for, who would it be?
One band to open for. I mean, I guess I'd pick the Descendants probably because they're my favorite band, but I don't know.
Describe our music.
I guess power pop, punk rock, a little bit, on that realm, I guess. We're definitely all in Descendants and Replacements, kind of. They're our favorite bands.
You can even hear a little bit of Cure in our music.
A little bit.
Sometimes.
Cool. Yeah. And who does all the writing and how does that work out?
I mean, I just right now it is. Yeah.
It's incredible, man. Like seriously, I just whenever they asked me to join the band, like I listened to their album, I said these are all catchy tunes and I love them. So yeah, he's the genius behind it. We just add the flavor,
That's great. So you bring the songs in and then they just do their thing to them.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. Great performers. So
thank you.
Definitely play the positions well. Parts.
And how long has it been the same lineup?
Well, we started off as a 3-piece, the three of us, and then we added Todd in about 2 or 3 months ago, right?
About 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Yeah.
The project was pretty much started tail end of last August.
Yeah.
Basically.
Nice. Okay, so you've been started during COVID time, and what's that been like? Has it been hard to get together? Have you doing a lot of stuff over the phone? Like, yeah, it goes to an A next. Like, what's that been like?
Well, we actually did play live together. It was just the three of us. So, I mean, we took care of ourselves. We knew what we were doing. We'd rather risk it, I think, maybe, than not play music, I guess. So whatever. I don't know. It was worth it. We actually wrote like 20 songs, so it actually worked out. yeah. So we put together a lot of stuff. Like
That's great.
Did some live shows.
Yeah, we did some.
Well, during the downtime, we actually made an album too, which is
we do.
We short amount of time. It was good.
I was impressed.
Yeah, and that's great too. Like, I'm glad that you guys took advantage of this time. I feel like that was the smart thing to do, was to start writing some more music for everybody, because there wasn't as many clubs and venues open. So I'm 20 songs though. That you guys were seriously writing. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Got busy.
Definitely.
Actually, we wrote 2 more tonight.
That's awesome. Well, all right. Well, we are going to end up going to a video. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the video?
Yeah, this is 2 songs. It's actually 2 of our newer songs that'll be on the next album, called well, we don't have an album name for that, but the songs are called I Seek Pain, and the other one is called Right in Front of Me, but it's like 2 songs right in a row. So
cool. All right, well, let's pop those on, and then we're going to come right back on the other side.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I was going to say, Nick, buddy, we can't hear him. All right, he's going to re-cue that up.
Oh.
Real quick, I'll get you right back on real quick. I'll ask you the next question.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So did you guys all grow up in the same area, or how did you guys all meet?
Well, Jake and I have jammed together before in a band, and then Brandon and I jammed together before in a band. And actually, the reason that we started this is that we were actually going to reform our old band, and it just didn't really pan out. So we were just like, hey, let's do this. So it worked out.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad, and you guys are real nice, so I'm glad it's working out for you. All right, I think Nick's got it back. We're ready, Nick?
All right.
All right. I'm out of here. I'll be back, guys.
All right.
Living in the future now. This is what I make it count. I believe the words I breathe. Not so complicated, and I hope you see. I can see forever, baby, right in front of me. Not so complicated, and I hope you see. I can see forever, baby, right in front of me. This will just blow out. You broke new ground, and I believe that I'll level things. Living in the future now. This is when I make it count. Every moment, 7 days a week. Not so complicated, and I hope you see. I can see forever, baby, right in front of me. Not so complicated, and I hope you see. I can see forever, baby, right in front of me. Not so complicated, and I hope you see. I can see forever, baby, right in front of me. Not so complicated, and I hope you see. I can see forever, baby, right in front of me. Not so complicated, and I hope you see. I can see forever, baby, right in front of me. Not so complicated, and I hope you see. I can see forever, baby, right in front of me.
Hey guys.
Great.
Hey,
Hey.
it's great to officially meet you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thanks,
Nick.
you too.
Likewise.
That was awesome. I gotta say that was really catchy. I commented before earlier saying that I could totally see that being part of a Tony Hawk soundtrack back in the '90s. Totally has awesome
That's
pop
awesome.
punk skate vibes. Very cool stuff.
Thank you very much.
I'm curious as to where you got your name from.
Actually, well, it's kind of a really crappy time in society. I mean, for the most part, both sides, last year were like fighting at each other all the time, like, the right and the left. So it's kind of like a powder keg. It just feels like
It just reminded me of V is for Vendetta, like whenever I first heard it, because it's like remember the 5th of November, the powder. I was just like, man, that's such a catchy name,
Well, plus the music's explosive anyway, so I mean,
Yeah,
it's like a
that's true.
no-brainer.
I love all of these different takes on how you got your name. It's fantastic. It's great. It's great.
That's very cool. You guys seem like you get along very well. As a band, do you do anything outside of music together?
We
Oh,
hang
yeah,
out.
Tacos
today.
Actually, we just got today, from a picnic up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody here is like, we're like brothers, man. Like, and it's like not the brothers that fight either, because like there's absolutely like when I first joined and I was like talking about intricacies with some of the songs we write and stuff. Doug is like so open-minded. He's like, yeah, show me something. And I'm just like not used to that because, all the songwriters in the past that I've played with are just like, no, that's how the song goes. And it's just like, man, and he doesn't do that. Like, and Jake, everybody, they're just.
You work well as a team.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
We work really good as
I mean, and the music your shows in the music, because we end up starting out with something simple. It's like, wow, we've created a monster.
Yeah, that's important when songwriting. Absolutely.
For sure.
Guys, I got to jump in here and I got to get real serious here right now, guys. I need to know right now, what's the deal? What is the best pizza topping?
Best pizza topping.
We don't stop. That girl before us from Boonton, New Jersey. And there's a really good pizza place in Boonton called the Reservoir Tavern. And
I know it.
Any of the Italian sausage is really good on their pizza. But yeah, if you're ever in Boonton, New Jersey, Reservoir Tavern, definitely stop in.
Italian sausage, huh?
No, that place is multi-generational. The Bavacquas, that place is amazing.
Yep.
So okay, great. So what
Nice.
do we? So we got sausage. What about you guys?
Pepperoni.
I'm a mushrooms guy. I love mushrooms.
Okay.
Not the kind that get you high either, because I'm
Oh,
36
I was
years
gonna
old.
You
I'm
cut me
36
off
years old. I
before
can't be doing that crap anymore, you know?
Yeah, that was early 20s. No, I'm just kidding. I never did.
He just cut himself off.
Oh my god.
Freaking awesome.
All right, so we have Italian sausage, mushrooms, pepperoni. There's one more because there's 4 of you.
I said sausage already. But
There we go.
All right,
Sausage.
sausage. Okay.
All right, but for real, so you guys got the new songs, you got the new member. Now, what's going on next? What is your next couple of month goals?
Gigs.
we have a lot of shows actually.
Yeah.
We have well, not a lot, but 4 maybe right now. So which is not bad.
Pretty
for
much
next
the
2
month
months.
of
Where
June.
are they?
Hooked up. It's cool.
One's at Hogs Hollow in Berwick, Pennsylvania. We have another one at Keystone Stage and Sound, and that's on June 19th.
And that's in Dixon City.
Dixon City, yeah. And we do have one in Lime Ridge in August 14th. And
We have another one actually up in Williamsport at the record shop. I have it in works right now, like for us to go back and play with this other band, which is
Boog.
they were really good.
Right.
The Boog,
Mhm.
yeah,
Sonic Ascension Records.
yeah, Sonic.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have a gig on there.
We're working on it right now.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
So,
We should get a show together too. That would be fun. But where should everyone go?
Yeah.
Where should everyone go to find you guys?
You can find us on our Facebook page, Keg Culture. You could also find us we actually have TikTok and YouTube.
Mhm.
Actually, we're on like every platform for music right now. Really, Spotify, everything. I mean, we don't always have a ton of. We don't really push some of them harder than others. I mean, it's just hard to do. Like, there's so many different avenues now, so it's like kind of hard to like push certain things, platforms, I guess. So. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's so many now. It's just like, I guess Spotify or wherever. But well, listen, it was so nice to meet you. I love the band name. Love the song. Can't wait to hear what you guys do next. And that was an absolute pleasure to meet you. Hopefully we get you on again real soon.
all right,
Yeah,
thanks,
sounds
Jay.
good.
I appreciate it, man.
Hey, take care.
Take care, bro.
All right. We'll be in touch. Thanks again, guys. So long. All right. That was Powder Keg Culture. That was Doug, Brandon, Jake, and Todd. Bunch of real nice guys. Please go check them out and give them a follow and help support the music. All right, guys. Thanks so much. All right. If you're just tuning in now, this is the Stereo Joe Show. It's about to get wild. I got some good friends coming on. They just released an album today. I think it's about me and my life. I'm not sure, but we're gonna have to ask them what it's all about. But let's welcome to the show I elected him the president of the band. Please welcome to the show, Phil. Phil, you're the president, bro.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the president. We try to make everything equal in the band, but Mike and I founded the band, and we got Dan and fucking Andrew and Max, and we're starting to write some new shit already from after the album, and there's going to be some different styles. It's going to be fun.
What position is Dan? Is he like the general? He always beats me up when I see him.
Dan's the water boy in the band.
Let's bring on the water boy.
No, Dan's fucking amazing. Yeah, Dan does the drums, and he does a pretty mean fucking job with that. There he is.
Dan does everything, bro. Yeah. From recording videos to recording albums to being an Iron Maiden. Dan, what don't you do? How many pornos have you been in?
0.
That's a lie. You've been in some Lornos, though.
Yeah.
Yo,
those are pretty good.
Today is a major day. The album, through all the trials and tribulations, is done. And let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Tell me
It's been a
about
long time. It's been a long time coming. I mean, me and Mike, we met at Iona College years ago, back in like 2006. And since then, he saw my videos on YouTube, and we made a pact. Hey, we both love metal. Let's do some good shit. And we did little things here and there at Iona College, but we met some other people and playing some awesome shows now. People believe in everything we're doing. I think we got a little bit of a movement going on with the melodic metal, melodic death metal, metalcore world. And yeah, what do you think, Dan?
Yeah, we definitely got that movement, that Stereo Joe movement, right?
That's a lyric from one of my songs. Yeah, I
Nice.
love it. No, dude, I am so excited. This album is called Down the Rabbit Hole.
Just the rabbit hole, but
Yeah. One of
lyrics-
our songs is alteration, not alliteration.
Guys, I'm renaming it. I saw it. It's Down the Rabbit Hole now. No, all right, the rabbit hole. Damn it, I never could do this right. Nick, get in here and save my butt once and for all again.
Yeah, weren't you supposed to be prepared for this?
Yeah.
Never. It's great to see you guys again. Really excited for the not only release of the album but also the lyric video to go along with it. How did you come up with the idea to do a lyric video opposed to another music video, and how did you choose the song for that?
Well, basically, we did the rabbit hole for our music video. This was back in the end of last year or so, September or so of last year, and that was a big one for us. And we spent a lot of time trying to get the video prepared, and there were some ups and downs with it. It took a while, all the editing, all the craziness. It came out exactly the way we wanted it, but in terms of this release, we figured Relentless is a fast-paced, in-your-face fucking song, and we figured, hey, we made kind of like a war theme out of it, and we figured, hey, Memorial Day weekend's coming up. This is the perfect time to release this. So that's kind of our what we decided to do with this one song.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Dan Tao, you're funny as hell. Well, listen, I am so excited, man. I've been waiting for this moment. I know a lot about you guys. I'm not obsessed, but I'm borderline obsessed. I follow all the band news. I've been hearing tidbits of what's been going on behind the scenes. I know this wasn't easy to accomplish. So it's a really proud moment that I'm excited for you guys, to be honest with you. And I know it was a lot of hard work. I know the drums were not easy. Everything was just so much. So we finally got it down. And you just played a show this past weekend, not this weekend, but the weekend before. And it was pretty killer from what I heard, because someone didn't go.
Shame on him.
Yeah, it was awesome. Arrogant Swine in Brooklyn. Great show. There was, I'd say, at least 150, almost 200 people there. We got the crowd moving. We had an awesome little pit going on. I mean, for, dealing with the coronavirus and people, being home and whatnot, it was a pretty good damn turnout. It looks like the city's starting to open up again and bands are starting to play. So it was a nice way to kind of come back into the world, come back into society and be like, oh, I missed this, and just get the people fired up again and have a good time.
How did it feel for you guys being on the stage together as a band? Was there a little rust, or did you guys just pick up like you never left?
Get this, Dan.
Yeah, it was definitely a little rusty, in between certain songs and stuff. But I don't know, some of the songs it was like playing, like we were playing it yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we like kind of fed off the energy of the crowd too. That totally helped.
Awesome.
With people moving and stuff, it was almost like exactly like what it was. They missed concerts for over a year, and they just wanted to go nuts.
Oh yeah, there's so much energy, so much pent up energy with everything going on, and that's what a lot of our songs are about. All the energy, everything going on around you, living your life, getting out there. So it kind of makes sense. People really want to just explode out there and, wrestle each other and go fucking crazy.
With what Dan said, and then
that was perfect.
Exploding.
Yeah,
you get the timing was.
I've been so tired.
I didn't even hear it. Dan, what did you just do?
No, he posted something about being super erect, and then he said something about exploding.
It worked perfect.
Yeah. There we go.
Typical Dan.
Oh, that is cool, Dan. Hi, Dan.
I was dying before when you said release.
Oh man, we are so mature.
No, it's like a 12-year-olds hanging out.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, they were talking
the
about
only
me.
way.
I'm the mature one here. But listen, this recording
Just you're the
has-
oldest doesn't mean you're the most mature.
No,
Hey,
not
I'm
one
the
bit.
youngest here.
I'm about to get muted for life.
Hey, listen, my favorite song is on this album. I'm afraid to say it because I'm sure I'll get the name wrong. I'm going to
I
say
know what it is.
Great Unknown.
Yep, Great Unknown. Yep.
I thought
Yo,
I was going to say
and
Underwear.
that song seriously rocks. I've been a fan of it since I heard it day one. I joked around with you one time about coming to sing on stage with you, and Mike was like, "Yeah, come on up." I was like, "I can't do that." I
No, you
love it,
can't do the
man.
growling vocals.
I'm sorry, Rem.
You can't growl. You can't do the growling vocals. It's not part of your repertoire.
No, I will. No, I don't want to mess them up. They're
That
so
song, yeah, doesn't have much. I mean, it's got a good half and half of growls and some singing and some melodies, regular singing. So I think that's why James wants to join in. I was like, dude, you could totally join in. You could have done it. You would have been an awesome job. Would have been great.
I don't know. I'm scared, but I did have a serious question about it.
Sure.
What like between this album and the other album that you did? What happened with the band? Like growth wise, like what did you notice was the difference between recording the two of them? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory because we've only really, like, Mike and I met each other, like I said, 2006. He found me on YouTube. He saw all my riffs and everything. I've been posting since 2006, random, little guitar riffs and little videos. I gained a nice little following on there, and it was fun. YouTube, used to be very small. Everybody knew each other. It was great. Now everybody in their entire family is on YouTube. But so we started on there, and we did some collaborations, Mike and I, and then, we tried to find some people that went to college with us, and they had friends of friends who were interested. But, things get kind of rocky. Everyone's studying. Everyone has class. Everyone's got their lives, things to do, their future. So that kind of broke apart. And then, we found other people along the way back in 2015, a couple of years after our first EP was out. And we decided, hey, like, people really like the first EP. People were really giving a nice positive attitude to what, the riffs I've been doing since 2006. And they want to hear more. They've always asked me, why aren't you in a band? You should totally be in a band. I would totally come see you. So that's kind of when we're like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's just do this. So, we wrote some more songs. We got a full album now. We got 4 music videos now in total. So we're moving up, slowly but surely, we're doing our thing.
And your music videos are on point. I mean, they are serious.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, what's that
Appreciate
one? Is it called The Rabbit? Is that one?
The Rabbit Hole. The Rabbit Hole, yeah.
That's a great. I'm sorry. Jimmy fucked that one up too.
It's all right.
I'm gonna be doing a parody of it called The Rabbit Hole.
The Rabbit Hole.
I would love to see that.
Subscribe to Stereo Joe OnlyFans and you'll find it there.
No, that's a music video though. Is that a music video? Because you guys played that on. Jimmy played that on your last time. You played video. That's an awesome video. I mean, the song is fantastic, but the video is awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It took us a while to a lot of thought and effort and the whole background and getting the team and everybody to kind of see the vision that we wanted. Yeah, it was something, but it was well worth it. It was awesome. So it was a lot of fun.
It's a great video. I mean, great song, but I'm just commenting on the video. It's really fantastic.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that you noticed that because it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
I don't doubt it, but it came out fantastic. So thank you for sharing that with the world. That's great.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks so much.
And Dan, for you, this was a new experience with the drums and recording it. What has that process been like for you?
I mean, I kind of like it that it's different because normally I would go into the studio and kind of record what I've been playing and, what I kind of like come up with on the spot and like practice. But with this album, I kind of like wrote the drums beforehand, producing them on like a Superior drummer before it went into the studio. So it was nice to kind of like think about like the fills and the transitions between parts and it's kind of like you have to learn to play what you wrote, which is kind of nice because previously I would just play, pretty much the same fills and kind of interchange them a little bit. So it was nice to kind of change that up and, kind of learn the parts that I wrote, which is pretty cool. But I don't know, it just makes it more unique.
Yeah, it was like a whole new experience. Like, just I know it was a whole new process for you, and you just did this last show, and you were telling me you're like, oh shit, dude, this is like I gotta figure it out. And so when you play live, do you play to a click track? How does that work?
Yeah, we kind of have to because we have backing tracks for all the songs, so I have to play to a click. So I stay in time with them, and when the click tracks come out and they cut out and you come back into the next section, you have the click to keep you coming in, starting on time, so it's not off and it doesn't screw up the band. So yeah, every song is with a click track.
Mm-hmm. I love it, and I know we talked a little bit about it, but Phil, what this latest album? I know we talked a little bit, but what was like some of the biggest challenges that you were like, damn, I didn't know if we were ever gonna get done?
Basically everything. That's why this album took a while. I mean, we all have schedules. Everybody works. Everyone's got their personal lives, and that includes people who are helping us out, people who are helping along with the production, and people who do videos for us. Everyone's got stuff to do. It's not just like, oh yeah, we can do this for you and we'll be done in tomorrow. It's like, no, like I can't. I have another client. I got stuff. So a lot of it was, and us being indecisive too. We had our moments where we're like, oh, I don't really like how that sounds, or oh, I don't really know, like if I want to keep that or should we keep that in the song? What do you guys think? Let's ask, Joe. Let's ask whoever, and and then before you know it, it's like, come on, let's move. Let's move forward. Let's move forward, or else we're going to be stuck in this spiral, all the time. So that's definitely one of the, in my opinion, biggest hurdles when it comes to being in a band and collaborating with everybody, getting everybody to be around, everyone to participate. Sometimes it's a headache, but it's worth it in the end. If you have a good product and people love your sound, it's well worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. I love what you guys do. I'm a big fan, and honestly, I'm so sad I missed this latest Brooklyn show because I heard it was fire. I saw the audience getting so into it. I heard the backing track start, and the audience was like going nuts before you did. It was awesome. So that just amps you up right away. So when is the next show?
Yeah, we're still planning.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, nothing right now. I mean, we're keeping our eyes open. We were just happy to break the ice, since March of 2020. March 15th, 2020 was our last show. And it's absolutely insane. Over 14 months, we have to wait to get back on stage. So we were happy just to do that. We're looking forward to more. Things are, getting a little bit better nowadays. Things are opening up. So we'll just have to plan it. We're keeping our eyes peeled, and we'll definitely let you know.
If someone wanted to book you, how should they reach out to you?
Deadtide@gmail.com. You can send us a direct email. You can message us on Facebook. We're on Instagram, instagram.com/Deadtide, TikTok, Deadtide, basically everywhere Deadtide, and send us a message or send us a direct email, and we'd be happy to see what you got going on.
I love it. And Nick, do we have the lyric video queued up?
Yes, sir.
And do you have the Risque video queued up?
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah, it requires $5 to go beyond this point.
Phil, we didn't tell you, but Dan snuck some behind-the-scenes footage from the video of a couple people changing in the back room. So we're going to be not joking. I wish we fucking had that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I have some funny footage.
Oh, yeah. If you're going to see anyone changing, it's going to be Mike. He doesn't give a shit. He'll just get naked and run around, and he's hilarious. They made him strip, actually, at our show. Everyone's like, take it off, and Mike just went nuts. It was hilarious. It was so funny.
Oh, my God. All right, censorship. All right, now listen. We're going to go to the video, then we're going to get back and get naked and talk all about it.
Woo, woo, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yo, I'm just chilling with the boys of Deadtide. Just check out their new lyric video. You guys literally have the coolest fucking videos. I'm so jealous. Oh, Phil, I think you're on mute.
Ooh, he muted himself.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to ruin the song, during the video and be like breathing and stuff. So, but yeah, man, we take a lot of pride in, getting everything the way we want it. There's some struggles here and there. And to get the people who help us with the videos and to kind of understand where we're coming from and it takes some love and some dedication. But yeah, man, it's well worth it in the end. And I'm glad you feel that way about our stuff. We really take pride in getting the best visuals that go with our music. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I hear a song that doesn't have a video that goes with it, I usually envision some sort of scenario in my head that goes along with the song. I feel like a lot of people, or maybe not everybody, but some people do that. So I try to do that where it's like, and so does Mike. Mike's got a lot of great, visuals, and a lot of his ideas came for the rabbit hole. So it's really what's in your head, and we want people to get, the idea of kind of what we're thinking about. And I'm glad you think we portray it correctly.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mike is comes up with quite a few of the ideas for the videos as well. He's very passionate about it every time I talk to him, and so that's really cool. Now, what about Dan? What is Dan bringing? I know he's doing like a little bit of everything lately.
Yeah, no, Dan. Yeah, Dan's doing a lot. Dan is definitely doing a shit ton. Not only does, he get his drums and everything together for recordings, making sure everything's legit in the songs, the MP3s, and all the finished products. If there's like something with one of the drum fills or something like maybe the snare's not loud, he'll take care of it right away. The backing tracks, he mans the backing tracks. Dan, you've been doing a shit ton of great job with the videos and really preparing, the teasers and stuff for us. I helped a little bit with the teasers, but I handed it over to Dan as well. We changed one of the fonts together. It looks a lot better for the teaser that you see on our Instagram to go and watch the entire Relentless video on YouTube. So yeah, Dan's got his hand in everything. He's kind of he wears a lot of hats in the band, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. All right, one last question. It's for the both of you. That I'm gonna get out of here and put Nick and Remy back on because I'll just keep talking. I got my sword here. I'm gonna go whack off. I mean, anyway. No, but really.
Oh my God,
what a perv! What a perv!
I can't help it. Dan's my overlord.
We all do it.
No, but my question is, you have a sick guitarist. His name is Max.
Mm-hmm.
For both of you guys, what is your favorite solo that he does on these songs?
Dan?
Shit. I would say Osmosis.
Mm-hmm.
Got
it. Man.
Yeah, definitely Osmosis. I do like, I'd say, probably Osmosis and Relentless. They're both just very like, they just go with the song. It's almost like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like he just knew, like, this is how this solo has to go. This is how it's going to fit into the song and get the point across. And he does a really good job with that. Max really fucking shreds. I mean, he's a young guy too. He's only 20. I think he's 24. And he joined us in 2017, and he's just been killing it, absolutely killing it. So Max,
put the sword away. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm sorry.
Speaking of killing it, Jimmy's choking
it. I was basically done what I was saying. Basically just saying, we're glad to have Max aboard, and he absolutely shreds. And I'm looking forward to, I'm sure he's going to do some videos showing a lot of his shredding, because a lot of people in the music video for Rabbit Hole were like, oh, I really want to see the solo. I want to see his fingers. I want to see how he was playing. So Max on TikTok, if you go to our TikTok, Deadtide, you can actually see Max playing the actual Rabbit Hole solo, doing a little playthrough. But he's going to post more. I'll post some playthroughs. Dan, I know, is excited to post some playthroughs, him playing the drums to the songs. And so it's going to be good.
I think we should set up a shred off between James and Max.
Ooh. Oh, that would be fun, because their styles meshing. You guys could like make some beautiful music together.
He's too good. He's too good. I don't want to play this game.
No.
Shred off. Let's do it.
No, can I interject there? Because Phil's actually right on this one, because they have more of a metal edge, but everything really comes down to the blues, which is what you do really well, Jimmy. So that would actually be you'd complement it really well. I would love to see that, even if you just play together.
I would too. I think that would be epic as hell. You kidding me?
Let's set it up at Dan's house.
Sorry, here I am, like with the serious music.
Wherever.
This is what we should do. No joke. Dan should write the drum track. Phil, like you said, you got these little riffs, and you really do. You should write a little underneath riff, and then maybe Mike can do some like background, like little like underneath stuff. Dan, you mix it all, and then me and Max come and we do our thing.
Tom is right.
Yeah,
that is not what you're doing. You're playing guitar.
Sicko.
No, listen, that would be a lot of fun. All right, I'm getting back out of here just so I can hear all you guys talk again, because I know I just keep being. I'll be back though.
I'm going to
playing with a sword too much.
I saw a comment earlier saying that there were some serious Necrogoblicon vibes.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, I saw that.
Is there a band that you guys have been compared to previously that you either agree or disagree with?
Oh, yeah. Mostly we get In Flames. They're actually the band that got me started with my YouTube. The band In Flames and the band As I Lay Dying, and also the band August Burns Red and Trivium. Those were like the big ones for me, and that got me into this melodic style metal with the third scale harmonies and just the fast pace. I came from a punk background too. I used to listen to a lot of punk. I used to skateboard, and this was like a nice like no offense to punk, I love punk music, but this to me, in my opinion, was like a nice little level up. You got that fast punk style, and you got that thrash style, and like the death metal style, and it's just I couldn't get enough of it. So that's kind of how this all started, and we just wanted to keep it going like that.
Oh, that's awesome! And by the way, to be compared to any of those bands, I think is a great comparison, because those are all amazing bands, honestly.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys you're different though. And I mean, I don't know what's the band that Mateo was mentioned.
Necrogoblicon. Nickelback. Yeah, especially. I know there's heavy.
We got compared to them way too much.
So how do you pronounce it? Whatever. It doesn't matter how you pronounce the name of that band, because I'll never be able to.
I've never heard of them.
It's Necrogoblicon, and they have an actual guy who dresses like a goblin, who is like their mascot, who jumps around and hypes up on stage.
So they're like good Gwar.
So
like they want to be Gwar, but they're not Gwar.
I'm familiar with them. I've seen some stuff from them. Yeah, it's definitely good. They got their own taste to everything. They got their own gimmick, and it's cool. I think that's awesome.
My point was, though, I did have a point to that, is that you guys, as much as you may sound like all of these other bands, and maybe you take part of them into your music when you write, you're still different. There's like something else about your band, which is different, which is great. And I can't pinpoint it exactly, because this is not like a genre that I'm very well versed in. But there's something different, and I think that's great. And it's enjoyable for people who don't love. I'm not a big growling vocal fan.
Right. Understood. Yeah.
We're going to convert you.
I'm sorry? No, you won't. People have tried for years, and it's not going to happen. However, you mix that with the melodies are fantastic. So you go from the growling vocals to this amazing melodic harmonies that I don't know who else is singing there, because there's other voices, I think. Maybe not. Maybe
it's all Mike. Yeah, it's all Mike. His voices, did some layers and harmonies, and we really did a nice. We wanted to kind of, especially with Mike, he's very specific with his vocals, and rightfully so. We want to make sure that if we're going to be singing, we're going to be singing. We want you to hear every angle of what Mike is talking about in every tone. So he's like,
you do that really, really well.
Appreciate that.
Agreed. Absolutely. And there was a comment earlier. Any other videos on the horizon?
Oh, yes. We're going to try this summer. We should maybe by the end of this summer. Yes, we are planning on doing another music video. We already have the concept. We've actually been talking about the concept. Dan, I know you're aware of it. For the next music video we want to do for one of our songs on the album. I think it's going to be great. We'll have to hire, a few professionals, maybe get somebody to play a little role that we're thinking about. And I think we'll do more of a playthrough, because I know Begin the Dream was really the only music video where we kind of show what we're playing. And Alteration, we did the same thing. But then we went to Rabbit Hole and everyone's like, oh, I want to see this. I want to see you guys playing. So I think we decided, this next video we'll have more playthrough and we'll have more of like storyline stuff at the same time. Like it'll be cool. I promise.
Nice. Awesome.
I gotta say though, I really do love the idea of having Max on TikTok and as well Dan. Personally, I think that's just great extra content. So it might not have been bad to leave it out of the video, because now it's really providing you with an opportunity to do that. And speaking of which, Dan, dude, you need to make a Carter-esque type of video for the album. That would be really cool to see.
Dan's like, I'm out.
Wait a second, what's going on here? No, because that's pretty cool, dude.
Dan quit.
And, wait, can you hear me? Dan, are you there? No. And dude, like, because with your drum set and everything, you've been working so hard on that thing. So I think it'd be really cool to show people that. Yeah, exactly. Now, that thing, Dan, I know you told us about it before, but just in case there's any new Deadtide fans or anyone new watching, tell us a little bit about that real quick.
All right, so I probably shouldn't have done it, but I kind of was watching like videos on the internet because I was too poor to get a regular electronic drum set. And I saw some dude like make some pads, and I was like, oh, that looks so pretty easy. I'll make it myself. And lo and behold, like maybe like 4 years later, it's like almost done. But yeah, I built everything myself. I started kind of upgrading it to regular drums with, kind of mesh heads and sensors in there. And I can essentially hook it up to a program called Superior Drummer and, play any type of sound I want. Regular drum sets, electronic sounds, voices, Phil making weird noises. I can play whatever. But it's nice. It gives you flexibility to practice, quietly. You can record with it. You can jam the songs, and it's amazing, Technology.
Now that I got you here alone, I took everybody else off the screen.
Ooh.
It's just us. Listen, bro, I am so excited. We're timing out on Deadtide. I'm so sorry to do this, Deadtide and Deadtide fan. But Dan, you're playing this. Shut up. Get back here. You're playing this killer festival, bro.
Oh.
I am like so excited. You just got to tell everyone about it real quick, man.
All right. So I fill in for, James's band and my friend's band, One of the Last, recording their music, doing some drum stuff. And they're actually playing a festival that they got onto in September. It's called the Blue Ridge Rock Festival. I know it starts with Blue Ridge. I don't know the rest of it, but
you're right.
Okay, nice. I win $100 in Stereo Joe bucks.
Yo,
make it happen,
dude. I was gonna give it to you, and you could redeem it in edible underwear only.
Hey, as long as you have strawberry.
Remy's backstage dying. Remy, Phil, I'm bringing you guys right back in like 2 minutes, but I wanted to give you a second to like stretch out and I'm used to being on screen, but I know it's hard. Now, Dan, real quick, I want to bring us to Nick's place. Now, look at this. Nick's not on screen, and this is a good thing. Dude, what kind of freaky lovemaking is going on in that room? I mean, honestly, look at that shit, bro. This guy is getting freaky. Oh, no, here he is. Oh,
it looks like he films Lornos in there.
Dude, he definitely does. At least softcore porn. Rem, what do you think?
That's the other tripod in that corner.
Dude, I know it. Rem, what do you think? What type of porn is recorded in there?
Oh, God.
Oh, I don't know, because sometimes he has Zeus in there, so it gets a little confusing.
All right, no. That's a little too over
that
the top.
set is too beautiful for bestiality.
Disgusting.
For anybody who doesn't know, Zeus is his dog.
I figured, it sounds like a dog's name, so I want to jump to conclusions, You never know nowadays.
That's what he named his dildo. All right, this just got awkward.
Yeah, I don't. Why did this go there? I'm not
From dildos back to Deadtide. Okay.
Oh my God. Dude, I want to see that.
I'm confused now.
I want to see that on a fucking shirt. That would be so fucking funny.
From
We'll
dildos
ask
to
Mike about
Deadtide.
it.
From dildos at Deadtide. Yeah, baby.
Now, you guys have made a few music videos for Deadtide. Which one has been the most fun, and which one has been the most stressful?
Oh, let's see. Begin the Dream was pretty fun. I mean, we were in one room the whole time, so there wasn't really much to it. We filmed like 2 seconds on a beach. Mike had sand in his hand, and he just kind of let it go in slow motion and stuff, all theatrical. We had to get a little bit of something, but yeah, it was cool. It was an experience. Our first music video for Begin the Dream. I'd have to say Alteration was probably the most fun. Alteration, Mike and I, very last minute, because we really wanted a boat scene. Mike wanted to dive off the top of a boat into the ocean. And
Insane.
we were on one of the piers. I don't know if it was Point Pleasant where we were in Jersey, but we were on one of the piers. We saw some people drinking some Coronas hanging out by their boat. We're like, guys, like, we're filming a music video. We gotta get on your boat. Like, you know, we'll give you a tip, whatever. And they're like, oh, sure. We got nothing going on today. Yeah, take a ride. We paid them like a few $100. We gave them a nice tip because it was last minute. And like, we're like, hey, we're using your boat. Oh yeah. They ended up loving the music video. They loved the song when everything was said and done. They were amazing. Actually, there's a scene where you see Mike where he's getting ready to dive in. You can actually see the owner of the boat. He's hanging on to one of the railings. If you kind of pause the video, it's really cool. We had a good time. We were on the water. It was a beautiful day. We had people doing the little electric helicopters, getting shots of us and everything, drones.
Nice.
Awesome. So I'd have to say, and the rabbit hole. Dan, talk about the rabbit hole, man, because that was an experience, the rabbit hole music video.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty ridiculous from, everyone, obviously we had actors in there, so we had to get like the makeup ready and everything for them. And, just like putzing around the house that we rented in Connecticut, which was pretty amazing. And it just fit very well. But I mean, if you saw everyone trying to get these like clear white contacts in their eye, it was like ridiculous, like,
yeah,
it was like five idiots trying to get these things in their eye, and it made you like pretty much blind. So like you could be like waving a hand in front of their face like this, and they wouldn't see anything. So of course we're messing around with Andrew with the contacts in, and Max has one of them in, so he's partially blind. It was pretty hysterical, but some background footage of that.
Don't forget about the TVs.
Oh yeah, we smashed the monitor. Well, actually we didn't. It was like indestructible. Threw it like 2 stories high, and it still probably works.
Yeah, I think it did. I'm pretty sure Mike took it home. I think it's one of the computers actually right here because I'm at Mike's right now. Yeah, but yeah, that was fun though. And then throwing the TV off the ledge. Yeah, that was a good time too. I was afraid of getting having a cop see me or something. I'm not going to say what area it was in, but let's say it was very loud and I just walked away. We cleaned it up afterwards. We came back and we did. Mike cleaned it up, but that was a lot of fun. But yeah, getting everything together for the rabbit hole was an experience to say the very least. I mean, there was a lot. We had to communicate so much with the guys. IMP Digital Studios actually from Jersey. They're the ones who shot at the mansion. We were at the Chetstone Mansion in Connecticut, and it was awesome. We rented it out. The place is beautiful. I want to go back there, honestly. The owner of the place said, "Hey, come back anytime." It was a lot of fun, but it was a lot. And the video editing took some time. We wanted to get the scenes. We wanted to get every shot that we could. We actually didn't get to finish with the production team that was doing this for us. We had a few more scenes, but they're like, guys, we're done. We're not doing any more. And rightfully so. They really did a good job. So Mike and I had to go to his friends, his buddies who does filming, and he helped us out. And we had to do a lot of running around, but it was good. It was well worth it.
Excellent. Yeah, dude. I love all your videos. And going back to jumping off the boat, I thought the whole video was amazing. And then we got to that point, and I was like, holy shit, these guys are fucking serious. It was so cool, holding the GoPro, jumping into the water. It was a great transition. I think you had some Swedish director or some shit. It was really cool. I mean, it was cool. I mean, you got to pick this person up from the airport. Dan had to pay him in favors, if you know what I mean. I mean, amazing.
Oh, I know what you mean.
No, but listen, I had to pay Dan in favors for our music video. The guy's a legend. Freaking Dirk Diggler over here.
Dig big.
That music video was so fun, though.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
So,
I
okay.
almost got killed by a pig.
We got the album out today. Last time we talked to you, we talked a little bit of behind the scenes. Now I want to be talking a little bit of behind the scenes right now. And so let's talk about this. Hey, oh, damn it. Dan disappeared. I was going to try to make him bigger, but the program's not working. So Phil's, here
there he is.
Phil's been the one that's been remaining bigger. But behind the scenes, we've talked about at practice, we've talked about all these other things, but now I want to talk about how are you promoting this album? I know you can't tell us all the secrets, but what's like a tactic? What's something you're doing right now to get this music out there for the people to hear? Because you guys are so successful. You did such a great job on YouTube, so many views. I can't even come close to what you guys are doing. It's amazing. So tell us how to do it, damn it.
I mean, honestly, it's just posting everything, consistently on all the social media platforms, responding to every comment. I mean, I personally go on the YouTube channel and comment and like everything that someone posts on, so it's really just about like content interaction, picking the right time of day, the right keywords and phrases and things. And, again, just constantly interacting with people and promoting. And, I constantly make little teasers and videos to post on my channel and share it on, the Deadtide page and send it to the band members and they share it on, their pages. So honestly, it's just about content and interaction pretty much.
It's a lot of networking too. It's, kind of I like to make friends with other people on YouTube. Over the years I've made friends with a bunch of other popular metal artists on YouTube. We got each other's Facebooks, we talked, I collabed with a few people. There's people who still want to collab nowadays, and it's just that network of kind of like, hey, these guys sound good, they're cool, they have a good sound, they're nice dudes, we have a good sound, well, hey, why don't we let's team up and let's hook each other up. I got friends who love my band, they'll love your band. I'll check out your page, you check out mine. It's stuff like that. It's basically just
your back, you scratch mine.
Yeah, it's basically like that, and you just keep networking. You don't feel ashamed to be posting things on Facebook, asking people, hey, brand new album, like check it out. If you love these kind of bands, you'll like my kind of band, you'll like our sound. And they're just throwing a fishing hook out there, and that's really it. And you'd be surprised. I mean, I've been doing this by myself since 2006 up until about 2015 full time. When the band, when Dan joined and Andrew joined and Max came in 2017, started getting serious, and it's just been a ride, but awesome.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
You guys are doing great. I love the additions. Of course, I'm partial. I love Dan, and you guys are doing some great. Yeah, I know, man. I'm like a dog humping his leg. I'm like, no, really. He lives right up the road, so every night I'm like, hey, Dan. No, he's great. You guys are great. I love what you're doing. I'm such a big fan. Always rooting for you guys, and I really appreciate you coming on the show. Chrome Celica on YouTube. Tell us where to find you both, where everyone can go prank Dan and send Phil love mail.
So we're basically Deadtide on everything. Instagram, Deadtide, Facebook, Deadtide, TikTok, Deadtide, basically everywhere. You can just Google Deadtide and you'll find us. You go on YouTube, you type in Deadtide, DEADTIDE, one word. You'll find our albums. Our new album that we just released is on there. Older stuff. You can see all my videos of just me before the band when I was a wee youngin', a wee lad. And
Liz Blowout.
Yeah, I kind of had a spiky Italian hair. I had the hair gel and everything, and
before it was popular and Guido.
I love it. I can't wait to look at that.
Yeah, you gotta do a little scrolling. Go do a little scrolling, but you'll find it. You'll find me. There's good times. Hey, we all go through our phases.
Nick, please find that right now. No, I'm kidding you.
Be my guest. It's in the public. You can watch whatever you want.
I'm sure Jimmy went through that spiky hair phase. He's like,
Hey,
nah.
I never had I had long hair.
Did you really?
I had the part down the middle, mushroom cut, shaved underneath, pulled it back for soccer games.
He looked like the dude from Boy Meets World.
Wait, I think that's kind of accurate.
Was it Corey? Was it Corey?
Yeah, I think the neighbor.
Yeah, his best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that same
I should have been the
haircut
one with the penga, though. Damn it! Oh, I loved her.
Not with that hairdo,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Not with that hairdo.
Hey, no, listen, that hairdo got me some good times. Let me tell you something.
JJ, you sang good times, though.
Hey, hey, listen. Yeah, okay. Now that we're talking about chicks from back in the day, I used to love Alyssa Milano on Who's the Boss when I was younger. Phil, Dan, Nick, Remy, who were your little crushes?
James's mom.
Bingo. You sick pervert.
It's funny. Well, other than actresses, I was watching some YouTube video. Yeah, it was like one of those rock feed videos where they kind of show you the like the history of certain people in rock bands and what they're doing nowadays. Well, one of them was Christina Aguilera, and I'm like, oh my god, I had a huge crush on Christina Aguilera back in the day.
I mean, who didn't?
Yeah.
You wanted to rub her the right way.
Big time. I gotta say, I had a crush on Amy Jo Johnson.
Who the hell is that?
Exactly.
She was the Pink Ranger.
Oh,
Power Rangers.
Oh,
wow.
You're so fancy.
Oh, why didn't you just say Pink Ranger? We would have all known. I had a poster in my bedroom.
Oh, I bet you did.
No, I'm so old. That was after my time.
Me too. That's why I had no idea who the fuck he was talking about.
James had a crush on Dr. Quinn, medicine woman.
No, it was Xena, Princess Warrior.
She is pretty hot.
Oh, for real?
Xena or whatever.
Dan liked Hercules. Kevin Sorbo.
He was sick of. No, I was a little particular to Hulk Hogan.
No. Oh, hey, Hulk Hogan's daughter, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
there we go.
okay,
No,
now
she
we're
looks
talking.
just like him, though, man.
No way.
She looks like him.
With the mustache and everything.
Tough one.
That, I'll tell you what. That is
The square jaw.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, they have the
To a Slim
same.
Jim.
Has this ever happened to any of you where
No.
you see a girl, you're like,
No.
that girl is gorgeous, and then you see your brother and they look the same, and then you can't unsee the brother every time you look at the girl?
Yeah.
And then James likes both of them, the brother and
Oh,
I consider family. I've always
Shots fired.
wanted I've always wanted
It's
two
all
sisters.
in the family.
Two
You need to go with the chorus
sisters.
song on that one.
Can I get a am I right? All right. All right. You guys are sick. Okay. I love this. Let's keep it going.
It's late
Where's my
night stereo
blow-up doll?
Joe.
All right, I gotta tell you
Yeah.
guys, I was really disappointed. I bought a blow-up doll for this last show this weekend. We were gonna throw it into the audience, and there was just so much rain that she would have been swimming instead of crowd surfing.
that day was
So-
bad. Yeah, that day was very rainy.
So Dan, thank you for making it out, dude. That was crazy, right?
Yeah, I heard that like when you buy stuff for, like props for shows, you have the intention of using them afterwards. So I hear that's why you got the blow up doll.
Yeah, baby.
What was her name? Kathy? What was her name?
Roxy.
All right.
Yeah, I know. It was so sad because Nick was gonna slow dance with her for like part of a song. It was gonna be so good.
No,
Yeah,
can
we
I
had this
quick
whole-
story? I went to Jimmy's place, like I guess like I don't know, the week before this show, and I look over and there's just this packaged blow up doll, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because you know me, I have no censor. Apparently, it was for the show. He
That's what
wanted
they all say.
to be real
Yeah.
here.
The Stereo Joe show after our party.
Yeah, in Nick's room.
Ew.
Yeah, you were wondering what gets filmed in here.
Exactly.
Now we know.
After
Hey,
hour,
Deadtide.
probably power hour.
Is that the Pornhub edition of the Stereo Joe show?
Dude, we had to get off of Pornhub, but we're on xxxvideos.com.
Nice. All right, type that in right now.
Stereo show.
He's gonna add
No,
it
you
to
know
the
what?
bookmark.
It's not even worth being in a porno anymore. They don't pay anything.
How would you know?
OnlyFans, bro.
He got
Sandy just put
stiff.
that in my mouth. I'm now inquiring minds want to know, James.
Yo, when I was younger, I went to go audition for some bullshit, but it was secretly they tried to get me into porno.
It was Kids Bop.
No, I swear to God, they were like, it was like a casting thing, and I went there,
Casting
and
couch.
then swear to God, this is a true story, and it was totally seedy. And I get there, and they're like, "Oh, well, you need headshots. They cost this much amount of money for professional ones. I know someone that can help you, but you got to come up with this much money." And they were like, you know, and then the next they asked me, they're like, "So, how comfortable are you, you know, on screen?"
Here it
And I'm
comes.
like, "Oh, pretty comfortable." They're like, "Well, you know, we kind of need to know your level of comfortability." And I'm like, "Oh, but what do you mean?" And then there was like, I forget what movie it was, but
You
it
pulled
was
out
with-
all the accessories you're going to be using, and you're like, "Oh."
Oh my
No,
god.
you're fucking with us right now. This is not a true story.
Wait, where was this? Where was this, James?
no
This
joke.
never happened.
It
This
was-
never happened. You're lying.
Wait, no, I swear to God. So there was a poster on the wall, and I forget the movie name, but it was with Whoopi Goldberg when she was a coach. And like the poster for the movie was 4 naked guys like in the shower, and then Whoopi with like a whistle in front of them. And he was like, "Are you that comfortable?" And I looked over and I was like, "Holy shit."
William would be standing in front of me with a whistle.
You want to talk about a rabbit hole? This meeting was a rabbit hole.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
quickly realized what it was. And I was like so scared. Like I thought I was going to be like locked in there and couldn't get out because it was a seedy place too. But it was actually in Wayne on the border of Lincoln Park, Wayne, where like the train station is.
Yeah.
And holy shit, people.
Why did
Guys,
I ask you to do this? To go to this audition?
you know me. I thought I was gonna be like fucking acting and singing and
Oh,
dancing. So I was almost in a porno, but you know, and that's when they paid was my whole point. So that's how I know because they paid money back then, and now you know I was looking for a little extra guitar money, and I'm like, oh, let me check out how much my local porno place is. Nothing.
Guitar money.
Yeah.
That's why you have to do an OnlyFans, man. You lose money.
I would never. I can't. I've already sold my sex too many times.
Yeah, but
Yeah, man.
see, Remy, I don't think there's an OnlyFans where like the person whose account it is pays the viewer. I don't think that's how it works.
They pay me not to post. All right. Okay. Here's a good question. Speaking of OnlyFans, if you guys had to pick, who would be the one member in Deadtide that would be the most likely to get an OnlyFans account?
Mike.
Yeah.
We had somebody, I'm not going to say who, but like we did a few posts back maybe a few months ago, and I think Mike posed, and we were all posing. I think it was Cinco de Mayo in 2020, and Mike posed like he had no shirt on and he was kind of like on his floor like this, and somebody said, "Mike, do you have an OnlyFans?" So it would definitely be him, you know. But
Well,
yeah.
keep me until that day.
but hey, you know, every now and then everybody goes through a little time where, hey, I just want to take my fucking shirt off. I just want to go crazy. Fuck it, I'll take my damn pants off. Let's do the damn Macarena in our fucking boxers, you know? So
That would be a TikTok. Okay, we're getting some ideas.
Yep.
Nick,
I was gonna say, you and Nick, you got your TikTok ideas.
Taking notes.
Nick, which one of
Get
the guys
Rocky
in
involved.
Deadtide would you want to see the most in a porno?
Disgusting.
Dan.
Oh, putting you on the spot.
You shouldn't have to that. That's disgusting. You picked that way too
Dan,
quickly.
just because of how uncomfortable it would make it.
I was
You
going
picked
to
it
say,
way too
dang,
quickly.
how awkward that was.
I'm gonna go Dan 1,000%.
It's because I'm the small one. I'd be the freaking bitch.
Oh my god.
That's disgusting.
Hey, is this the way to promote an album or what?
Yo,
No,
you guys
man.
are on Facebook.
James, if you ever went on oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. I'm just reading comments. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries. I was gonna say, James, if you ever decide to get an account on OnlyFans, man, the Stereo Ho Show, man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
thought
what
I'll host that.
The Stereo Ho Show.
I want to make Stereo Bros and Stereo Hoes.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got them both. And
And
like,
Stereo, take off your clothes.
ooh, that's on the back.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, because like the ones like they're both arrows down below, so it's like Stereo Ho, and then it points down, or it's like Stereo Bro, and then.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
down. So if you're a hoe or a bro, they just.
But
both
listen,
point
we're not
down.
just stopping there. We're going to be inclusive, and I'm going to come up with ones for everything. You don't even know. We're making a whole clothing line. It's going to be brilliant, guys. So we got Deadtide's new clothing line, Dan Porno, and then we have Stereo Joe's new clothing line, which is going to be a whole bunch of things. I love it.
Deadtide is going to be from dildo to Deadtide.
Yeah. Or dead porn.
Dead
No, I
porn.
like dildo to Deadtide. That's catchy.
Oh
Dead
my
dildo.
god.
It's catchy. It's got a little
You
catch.
want anybody want a dead dildo?
Guys, if I showed up with that, if I showed up with a Deadtide t-shirt,
Oh,
and then
shit.
on the back,
I want a
It
Deadtide
said-
t-shirt.
from dildos to
You can order
Deadtide,
one.
people would go nuts. No, that's what I'm trying to say. I want a new one. Look at this. I need a new one, guys.
Yeah, no, we're actually we have our logo with just the moon skull, you know, the D, just the moon skull, and then Deadtide written clean with a regular D going through it. So it's really cool. It's like our new updated logo. So we're gonna be making new T-shirts and new tank tops, and we're actually on we're on Big Cartel. So if you go to Big Cartel and search Deadtide, you can get one of those shirts that James just put up right now. We have hoodies, we have tanks. So we're going to be putting more there very soon.
We don't have dildos yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
You
We're
don't need
working on it.
dildos. You just have to have a shirt that says from dildo to Deadtide. That's all you need.
Listen, if you want to connect with a bit larger audience and grow your fan base, if you sell dildo vibrators at your show, I'm telling you, Nick, get that down. I want a Stereo Joe.
All the girls are showing up to your
Yeah.
show.
Now you're
think
talking.
And you get a dildo. And you get a dildo.
Yeah, you're talking to the stage. Exactly.
Phil, I
Oh my
love
god. This is getting
You get
raunchy,
a
guys.
dildo.
This is getting
We're
raunchy.
after hours. You can't help it.
All right.
Oh yeah, no, it's all fun. It's all fun.
Well, listen, I am a little bit heated, so I'm actually gonna go because because I gotta
was that?
go do something.
Who's got that fire in the background?
I gotta Roxy. I mean, I gotta go take care of something.
Don't bring
So
that story up.
anyway,
I don't want to
Okay.
see the part.
so basically, I'm ending the show. Goodbye. Good night. See you later, everyone. No. All right, real quick before we go, Dan, Phil, tell us all about your band and everything that we need to know. Where to find you, how to get in touch with you, how to solicit you for sex.
Okay, no problem. So like I said earlier, basically you could just go to Google, just type in Deadtide, Deadtide, one word, no space. You'll find us everywhere. YouTube especially, just search Deadtide. You'll find my profile. You'll see our logo, all of our music videos, everything are there. Spotify, Deadtide, iTunes. We're all over the place. And I'm really excited that this new album's out because people for years have been listening to the same like 5 songs we've had on Spotify. And they're like, come on, guys, move it. We want more. So definitely, yeah, check out all the streaming websites. And we're on every digital platform right now. I believe everything went through since we just released today. Usually sometimes some platforms take time, but I think we're good. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok. You can use our sounds on TikTok, make some funny videos, make some epic videos with it. Have a blast.
Dude, we're very excited for you guys releasing this show for the Dildo Den shirts on Walmart.com.
Yeah.
For you guys to be here sharing the experience with us and also debuting your lyric video tonight as well. Congratulations, and I love the music you guys are always doing, and I can't wait for what you guys have to come.
Definitely,
Yeah.
man. Thanks.
Absolutely. Dan, thank you so much for coming on the show. And thank you, Phil, for coming on the show. Thank you so much for everything you do, Dan. Honestly, you're really saving my butt lately, and Nick's butt too, I guess, by default. And we really appreciate everything. You're the man. So excited about this festival for you. So excited about this upcoming album for you. So honestly, nothing but great things happening for you, man. And even the job's going great. So you got a lot of good shit going on, man. You're the man. You're my hero. My older brother, Dan Tao. I love him, man.
younger brother.
Oh, shit. Oh, my bad. Sorry, son. No, that's my older brother, Dan. I love him. All right, man. I'm coming over in a couple minutes, so get something ready. Tell Sarah I'll be there.
All right, take it easy.
I'll see you, dude.
See you, Dan.
Guys, where's Remy? Let's get Remy Gale back. Remy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did we fucking scare you tonight? I think some of the stuff I said, you were horrified. I hope you don't have nightmares.
You scared me at a 0 level.
Oh, shit. I'm going to try harder next
More than
week.
that to scare me.
But, guys, that was Deadtide. Good friends. Definitely go check them out on Spotify. Play them at least 2,000 times each for us. And then go over to Stereo Joe on Spotify. Make sure you're following us. If you're not, you suck. Anyway, I love you. Thanks for watching. Just kidding.
No, but that's an excellent point. If you're not following us already on the Stereo Joe Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook, we're also new to Twitch as well, which we are going to be streaming the shows there as well from now on. So do follow us there as well, because that's a brand new platform we're trying to break out on. We could really use your help.
Yeah, tonight was our first episode. Yeah, really. Give us a follow, and please press like, or please just share the episode. It really helps all the guests that we're on to get further reach. It helps us to get further reach, and we're trying to get as many artists out there. So if you're interested in coming on, please hit up Nick, hit up Remy. Remy is now doing booking for the show as well. She's kind of our like cool person. We're trying to get to her level. So anyway,
shut up.
Yeah, Remy's cool. She's the best. So anyway, okay, and hold on. We have like by default a new writer that's been writing some funny ass shit. So let's just thank you, Mateo. You've been coming up with some hilarious stuff. They've been so funny. So thank you so much. And it was great to see you at the show this weekend. We had so much fun, and you make me extra crazy. I love it. I was like,
that video of you, dude, I was dying. And I don't know if you were eating something or whatever, but Mateo posted it, and you were. I was cracking up because I'm only on Instagram now.
Yeah, everyone, the world lost someone really important. They lost Remy's Facebook account. I don't know why, but I was so sad. No one likes my photos anymore. So please sign the petition to get Remy back on Facebook.
That's not going to happen, but please like Jimmy's photos to make him feel good.
Yeah. Or do that. Either one. Or send us money to our new Patreon that we don't have yet. Or Twitch. Send it to Twitch. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, guys.
Yeah, you can subscribe. Subscribe to us on Twitch.
Yeah, fucking do that. All right, let's go through it. Are you following us on Instagram?
Are you
following us on Twitch?
Do it.
Most importantly, are you following and listening to us on Spotify? Do you follow us on YouTube? Do you follow us on Facebook? Because I just found out a bunch of people aren't following me on Facebook. I was really sad. I called Remy crying. Don't laugh. This is serious stuff.
Post you made. We talked about this already.
That was so funny. I think I scared people. I felt really bad.
It's dying. I was like, that's not a happy post. Okay.
I know. Well, it was sarcastic with a smiley face. So that made it okay, apparently.
Perfect.
Negates everything.
I had family members write me and they were like,
sorry, what?
Wait, no.
No, and no.
Oh, he's not following us.
Dan, you son of a bitch. I know that's definitely Dan typing.
It is Dan. I don't even get to make fun of you, Dan. Come back.
Come back and take
Come
it.
back on the show. We're not done yet.
I'm not done with you, Dan.
10:30
Actually,
is
let's
now
show-
the roast.
Wait. Deadtide's verified? Damn it. Those guys are amazing. Are you following Deadtide? Because if you're following them and you're not following Stereo Joe, you suck. If you're following Stereo Joe and you're not following Deadtide, you should. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, you should.
I'm in rare form, apparently. I'm trying to make them both choke over there.
Well, I almost just died. You almost just killed me, so.
Hey, no, but Nick, when is the album getting done?
The album's getting done sometime between June and July. I believe it's getting released in July. We are actually solidifying the date and location of where we're doing the release show. So make sure that's why you should be staying tuned and following us and liking us, because when we make these major announcements, you'll be the first to know.
Yo, I just got an idea. Let's do the show at Remy's driveway.
Why?
All right, we're on our way.
Sure, but why?
We're doing it
I just
tonight.
said it to mess with you. No reason at all. I just said that to be crazy.
Remy, move the car, so we're doing it tonight.
Sure,
In
okay.
fact, open up your front door. I'm already here.
That's creepy. Especially with your background the way it is. Weirdo.
Hey,
Do you
listen.
blink- Do you blink, James? Do you blink? Just curious.
I was dropped on my head a lot as a child. It's not my fault, people.
That's obvious.
Nick was too. Nick, tell him. I'm
Nick
not
laughed too
lying.
much that he definitely wasn't.
Verified. Well, I wasn't dropped on my head. I was kind of fell down a flight of stairs.
On several occasions.
I haven't blinked yet. I just did. Damn it.
You did. I can't do that with you with my contacts. I'll never see again.
Dude, I can win a lot of staring contests if anyone ever wants to challenge me. If
How
anyone
many
wants
people
to
already- how many people signed out from this by now? We always do this. To be
listen, I love this is the Bear It All show. I'm about to show you my warts on my butt.
Yes, please show that to all of Facebook because you guys will not lose your account in any shape or form.
Please
Go-
donate to us so Jimmy can get them removed.
I was just gonna say, please donate to Stereo Joe so Jimmy can get some compound W to get that shit off.
Yo, no joke. Please go to our Venmo, Stereo Jo, for help with my wart removal. The surgery isn't cheap, guys. They need to cryogenically refreeze the warts. Guys,
What?
they need to cryogenically freeze the warts. They hurt so bad, guys.
Jerky boy, you sound like the Jerky Boys. What do
Yo, I'm supposed to put this shit on every show.
Do you remember that Jerky Boy?
Hello, this is Saul Rosen. Should I bring all my shoes? Frank Rizzo, R-I-Z-Z-O. I love that shit. This is a serious show. Oh no.
It's so serious. We're talking about your butt warts. That's how serious this show is.
It's a serious matter. We need your
Thanks
help.
for tuning in.
Day edition.
I like to make Remy laugh.
The feeling's mutual.
It is fun.
In case you didn't know, you're watching the Stereo Joe Show. If you could, please follow us on Spotify and YouTube, or buy us in paperback, available at barnesandnobles.com.
And donate so Jimmy can have his warts removed.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not joking, guys. These things fucking hurt, and only you can help me remove my genital warts. I mean, warts. Regular warts.
No, we weren't even going there.
I didn't mean to.
I used your toilet. Now, do I have to get checked? I'm not feeling so good.
I always wipe it down before you use it. All
Were
right?
those scissors for you? Plan to cut them off? Are you getting surgical over here?
Only one person caught something from my toilet one time, and I never hear the end of it.
You win.
I love it.
Idiots, I swear.
Guys, this is the Stereo Joe Show. Thanks for watching.